Our paleo ancestors really enjoyed carving teeth, whether it be Pleistocene age animal teeth or fossil teeth. They loved carving teeth into paleo story stone face and mammoth effigies. And the faces on these megalodon teeth are quite outstanding, really. And the mammoth imagery is very good as well. But I have a large collection of megalodon shark teeth that come from the Carolinas on the east coast of the United States. And they're found in rivers by divers and also in sand pits and things of that nature. These are beautifully worked. These are beautifully worked teeth. All these hash marks are workings of our Paleo-Indian friends. These are all grooves, and very shallow grooves, that were enough to go through the enamel to the darker stone underneath. And they're wonderful faces. Here's the old face with this eye, hook nose, and mouth that's been chipped out down here. And then we have the younger face with the eye here, and the nose and the mouth, both looking to the left, with an elaborate hairdo above. Here we have a very cool megalodon tooth. That's the eye, slit eye, of a young face looking off to the right. And here's a slit eye of another face with the mouth down here, looking off to the left, with the hairdo up here. Now, these have all been worked around the perimeters here to make mammoth images as well, which we'll see in just a minute. Here's a beautifully grooved eye, and a mouth that's been chipped out for a face, the old face looking off to the right, with a kind of a horned shaman headdress. And then this is more of the upturned nose and mouth and eye of a younger face looking off to the left. And then we have more grooving here for eye, mouth down here looking off this way, and another grooving eye here. So these have all been beautifully worked. They're easily worked in a way because they only needed to go ahead and image these faces by getting down through the enamel. Now when we hold it this way, now we have just an outstanding mammoth effigy. Here's the eye of the mammoth right here. This is the big hair tuft here and the big sweeping trunk coming off to the left. That is an excellent mammoth. Now, this has all been worked, and this has all been worked. So that's all been flaked out, and this enamel removed to get to the carving of the mammoth facing left. And when we hold it this way, now we have a great mammoth with the big trunk here. Here's the eye here, big hair tuft above the head there. Just outstanding mammoth now, facing right. Wow, but those faces are so cool right there, where they've just ground down through the enamel enough to get to the darkened layer just underneath to make the eyes and mouths of the faces. And again, we have mammoth imagery off to the left now here. Great mammoth imagery there. And another mammoth, excellent mammoth, old mammoth, big sweeping trunk off to the right here. And then here we have some great faces here. These have been really grooved and carved in there. And that's all paleo workmanship. This is nothing natural. These aren't sea creatures or any boring type of holes at all. These were all actually gouged out by our Paleo Indian friends. And then the mouth over here. Here's the eye, the upturned nose. Here's the hairdo up on top of the head. And then we have the slit eye of the face over here, looking off to the right. And then we have a mammoth image looking off to the right now. And another mammoth image looking off to the left. Now the mammoth imagery on these is not as good as the face imagery at all on this particular one here. But many of these teeth have excellent mammoth imagery. Here's a great mammoth with a big trunk off to the right here. And this area here has all been kind of grooved to make the headdress up here. That's been grooved there, and that's been grooved there. And of course, that's been grooved there to make the faces. And then when we turn it this way, we have a mammoth now facing left. We have another mammoth this way. That's a good mammoth right there, pretty good, facing right. I have teeth that are way better when it comes to the mammoth imagery. These are better for the face imagery, and I wanted to use these as an example so that you can see the grooving that was done on the teeth to image the eyes and the mouths of the faces in particular. And then we have another nicely grooved one right here. And that's a face, eye, mouth down here, looking off to the right. And then we have a great mammoth right there with the eye of the mammoth, or the eye of the mammoth here. Now looking off to the right. Nice imagery there. And then we have another mammoth looking off to the left here. And a mammoth looking off to the right here. But these Megalodon teeth were all carved in Paleo times to form these wonderful face and mammoth Paleo story stone face and mammoth effigies carved from Megalodon teeth.